Okay, I think we have this one down. We have this one down, so we should be good to start the video. Let's go. Guys, welcome back to episode 11, I think, of the week's project. I'll say this all the time. I didn't think that we were gonna get this far, and I'm pretty happy that we've got 11 weeks in so far without having any of these hiccups of not posting. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around for 11 weeks. That's a long time, so just give yourself a round of applause. So let's get straight into it. I actually had this thought on Tuesday, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were editing days. I didn't go into the offices. I wasn't shooting anything. So I spent most of the time editing, because the project that I'm doing with Brad and audio files is coming out soon. So I had to make sure that all the kinks were like knocked off, and I basically had like a fully functioning episode / product for launch day, which is coming soon, and I'll let you guys know like as soon as possible when the launch day is happening. So as I was doing the final editing for the project that I'm doing with Brad, I showed him the full cut of what I did, and then he gave me some notes, and he asked me to add this one thing to the video. And basically wanted me to add an Instagram, like add someone's Instagram in like a title, or as they show up on screen, because you know they all have Instagrams, and we want to promote the people that are working with us in the project. So I wanted to go above and beyond. So what I did was this. Looks quite, huh? But the thing is, that took me an hour or so to learn to actually do that effect. And as I was doing it, I was basically almost done with it, and then I realized like I just spent over an hour trying to learn this effect that is probably going to go over so many people's heads. They're just going to see it and be like, oh, that's the Instagram. They obviously won't see that all these tutorials that I had to watch and implement to actually do it in the video. And then I thought, like, obviously I can't expect someone to know how much effort goes into it, because if you're not an editor or someone who does visual effects like that, you won't really understand what goes into it. You just see it and you're like, that's cool, and that's okay. But I feel like that's also like a broader concept, where, as you know, creative types, I don't like saying creative types, because I feel like everyone has the potential to be a creative in their own way and in their own craft. But you know, it's just a blanket term where people who do work in the creative industry, you'll do a lot of things that will go unnoticed to the person who doesn't have a clear idea of what it is that you do. And that might sound a bit weird, but this effect that I did was kind of an example of that, where, you know, someone who maybe who edits or does visual overlays and things like that will appreciate it, and most probably 90% of the people who are seeing it aren't truly gonna appreciate it. And I accepted that, and I was happy that I did it. So it made me think of this very encouraging concept or encouraging idea, that I was doing this despite the fact that 90% of people aren't going to really see it for all the effort. Well, when they see it, they won't see all the effort that went into making it, and I was okay with that. So for the people who do these types of things, be prepared to spend a lot of time on things that most people won't notice, or spend a lot of time on things that people will think is simple to do, and just get used to that, because that's just how it is. And it really, that moments like that will really test you to see why you're doing what you're doing. Because if you were doing what you were doing for people to be like, well done, and oh, you're so good, then you knowing that people won't really appreciate that small effect, you just won't do it, because you know people won't like reward you for it, so you won't do it. But if you actually have this intrinsic motivation to do better for yourself, then you'll go above and beyond. So yeah, that's just my take on what I just said now. So that covers like Monday to Wednesday, and then Thursday came. Thursday was my shoot with Neighborhood. So they commissioned me to do a shoot for the workspace that they opened up at Cape Quarter, the space that me and Brad have been in for the past month. So that was fun for me, because over time I got to meet the team, and I really got to spend some time with them, understand what type of people they are, and they really are a very cool, fun, dynamic bunch of people. Like, the fact that they took a chance on me, they literally don't even know me and who I am and what I do, and they were just like, yo, give it a shot, and they even paying me to do it. So because of that, I jumped on it. I jumped on the opportunity, and yeah. So for some reason, in the beginning, my initial entry for Thursday, I tried to make it seem like I'm giving you guys tips. So just sit back and take some tips from a videographer who doesn't really know what he's doing. Hey guys, welcome to Thursday. So I decided to start this week's off with some high energy, even though it's only Thursday. But I am on my way to a shoot with Neighborhood. This is like an official paid gig with Neighborhood. So yeah, my bags were already packed last night already. That's just a tip for people who actually go out on shoots. Get all your gear together the night before, so that in the mornings you're not really stressing about, oh, do I have this, do I have that. You literally just pack the bags in the car or wherever you take it, and you can go. So that's, I guess, tip number one of this infinite tip video. Sounds good. So that was tip number one. Tip number one was to get everything sorted out the night before. You definitely don't want to be caught in a situation where, the morning of your shoot, you're like, oh shit, do I have this? Did I pack this? Do I need to go get something like that? Do I need to get a battery? Do I need to get one of my lenses? Do I need a cable? You definitely don't want to get caught in a situation like that, and it just really helps your mindset in the morning when you wake up and everything's packed in bags. All I have to do, take it, put it in the car wherever you're going, and then go, knowing that everything you have is there. You don't have any anxieties about, oh, did I forget this or did I forget that? So that's tip number one. And then tip number two was something that I didn't really implement, but it helped me like in my mindset. So what I did was, the morning of, actually the night before, I laid out like a workflow that I was going to do throughout the day. So I knew that I was going to be shooting for 4 hours with him, and I knew, so I said from 9 o'clock till 9:20, that's setup time, and then from 9:20 till 10 I'll get my wide shots, and then from 10 till 11 get my tight shots. And sorry, I'm burping for some reason. So that workflow, although I didn't use it all that much, having it in my head, it really helped me it helped me to carry myself more like I knew what I was doing, even though I didn't use it like to the T. So definitely have a game plan of what you're going to do on the day, and make it time-based. The fact that it was time-based for me, and not just shoot this when you get time, shoot this when you get time. And the fact that I put deadlines on things, like I had to get all my shots by 10, I had to get all these shots by 11, it makes you very efficient. So that's tip number two, have your game plan sorted out. And then tip number three, I'm just making these up as I go along, honestly. Be prepared to have to think on your feet. And What I mean by that is, let me actually explain what happened. So I was in the neighborhood space, right? I'm shooting with them, and it was a gloomy day. It looked like a winter day, and I was talking to Kim from neighborhood. She's like the COO. So I was speaking to her and I was telling her it looks like a gloomy day. People were already driving weird on the roads, and it wasn't even winter yet. The people just saw that it looked like a winter day, and people started to decide to drive funny. And when I said that, she said, it's funny you say that, because normally on days like that, the actual workspace will be more empty, because people wouldn't want to come to a workspace on a gloomy day where you want to stay at home. And because of that, the space was emptier than usual. And we initially planned to shoot the space with people in it, to almost portray the atmosphere of the place on a normal given day. And because there wasn't a lot of people, we decided, let's just scrap that. Let's just try to shoot it as an open space, no people, just really showing off the interior design and the services that they have available. And I dedicated at least 1.5 hours to getting these wides and tight shots of people and doing reenactments and things like, and directing people. So that all just had to get cut. So I had to think on my feet, and I had to think of new ways to almost substitute the energy that people have in a video, to substitute it with different types of gimbal movements. So that's what I meant by thinking on your feet. It's never ever gonna go 100% to plan, and you have to just deal with that. And then tip number 4, making this one up also, get resourceful. Use what you have at your availability. And I'm gonna tell you a story again now of what happened on Thursday. So I was shooting in one of the offices. They had these really cool rolling chairs, right? I'm on a gimbal and I didn't really have a slider, so I thought, let me just hold the gimbal and push myself on these rolling chairs, because they slid and it was very fun to do. And initially I didn't think it was gonna work that well, and then I did it. And being on the gimbal, I was obviously steady with it. And when I pushed myself across, it looked like such a cool, clean slider shot. And I was like, holy shit, this is what you get for being resourceful. So I'm actually going to show you guys that clip now, just to show you how it looked when I was doing it, like my point of view, and then how it actually turned out. Learn from that. Use what you've got around you to your advantage. And let's just add this last tip number 5. Go above and beyond for your client. So I was supposed to shoot until 1. I was done at about 12:30, and then I thought, look, let me go above and beyond for them. They know I'm doing a video, but I've got a nice Fujifilm X-T2 camera. It takes pretty decent photos, and who doesn't want photos for the Instagram, especially a company like Neighborhood who wants to advertise this space. So then I just took to doing some interior design photography. I know I'm not a professional at it, but I just did it so that I can give it to them, to show them, look, I care about what they want to do, and because of that I'm gonna go above and beyond and actually give them pictures. And I actually sent the pictures to them today. It's Friday and I took them yesterday. So yeah, go above and beyond. I feel like it will really help in maintaining long-lasting, very loyal relationships with your clients. And yeah, that's all. I think I spoke for so long in this video, so I'm just gonna end it here. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked the video so if you liked the video, give it a comment, give it a subscribe. do all the fun things. And you know, I really appreciate you guys for being here for 11 weeks. That's a long time to stick with one person and hear me talk. So I had a second angle on my left here the whole time. This camera over here cut out at like, I don't know when it cut out, but it cut out super early. So now I was looking at this camera the whole time like it's on, but it wasn't the whole time. So I'm definitely stupid, but everyone already knew that, let's be honest. So this camera also cut out for some reason, so I'm just gonna do the outro again. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all the fun things. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, I hope you guys enjoyed your Sunday, and I hope you guys crush the week coming, because I know that I am. Safety.